Hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a 57 degree morning. It is 73 already. Looks like it's gonna be a couple of degrees hotter in both here and at work. It was 95, supposed to be 97 here, and it was 98, supposed to be 100 in Vancouver. But every little degree counts, and with that smoke haze that's all out here, that I don't know why that makes it worse, makes it seem so much hotter. They say it usually holds the humidity in, but it's, I guess, 68%. That's pretty high humidity. It feels muggy out here. But then the rains and thunderstorms are supposed to be coming tonight, and then tomorrow, I was looking for here, it's supposed to be mid-70s and raining tomorrow. So that's just a change. You know, there's usually, you know, a pattern that changes, and that's how you get these heat waves, and then things just kind of go back to normal. 77 degrees and rain's gonna feel cold. It's funny how you adapt to stuff so quickly. Like, it gets down to, at night, you know, we have windows open and stuff like that when it gets cool enough to turn the air conditioner off, when just everybody in the house likes the windows being open. It's just the natural air flowing through, and I don't know, who doesn't like a nice cool breeze come through a window? But man, it gets down to like 65 degrees, and man, you're batting down the hatch. Holy crap, it's freezing in here. 65 degrees a few months ago, you know, in the springtime, you'd have been looking for a creek to jump in. Oh my God, it's so hot. We can't survive in this kind of heat. Anyway, motorcycle people talking about weather. We always do. It's like funny. Anyone you meet, they talk about weather. It's just a thing. You spend your whole life riding those things. Way more of my life riding motorcycles than not riding motorcycles. It's crazy. But anyway, let's go to work. Oh, come on, Lo. 83 degrees out here, all done already, Mama.
Yes.
Holy moly.
Hot. I'm
Yep.
already dying.
She's saying 99 now.
Well, if it was this way always, you'd be used to it and it wouldn't be no big deal. But
Oh, yeah.
You can't go 60, 70 and then 99.
Yeah, you absolutely will get used to it and not think anything of it.
Yeah.
I remember a kid, it was every day for, you know, about a month out of the year, it was over 100 degrees in Texas.
Yeah. You're just used to it. So it
The motorcycles all stopped running around, and
yeah.
because the humidity is like through the roof. It's crazy. The heat index is going to be astonishing.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mom, we made it to the hump day of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go in there and get over the bump.
All right.
All right, Mama.
You have a good day.
You do the same.
Thank you.
All right, love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now. All right. Before it gets too smoking hot out there, it's 87 at the moment. The humidity's 52%. That's pretty thick. Gonna take this thing for a test ride before it gets before it gets too hot, and then we're gonna get the sea to sky up here and get the new ACS pump in this thing. This is that elbow I was waiting on. So it's even squeaky. The O-ring just doesn't work at all. This thing is, I mean, you almost can't turn it by hand. That O-ring's very thick and very airtight. And yeah, it just got so hot that it smoked it. And the little fingers that grab the hose, they got messed up somehow. I got a short little piece of one I cut off from something, because every once in a while somebody wants to know what the hose looks like, and I go, here, it's a piece of the hose. And it just goes in and slides right back out again. Crazy. But anyway, let's rock and roll. Take this thing for a ride. Just no way that 87 degrees feels this hot. It's crazy. Mungo. I think the last time he had this thing in here is like virtually out of fuel. Oh, he must have it in, oh man, must be tall. I think I remember that. That gumming hay fever thing just out of nowhere kicking in, trying to take me out. Well, that hill hold thing is very sensitive on these BMWs. It kicks in when you actually you don't want it to. So I did a quick look at the one of my fire apps. There's fires around, but it's not showing me a clear, you know, the smoke trail that is giving us what we have out here. Geez, that Pepsi truck was sitting there when we came to, when we came to work. We cut around because we've been parking on the side of the building because they don't want us filling up the parking spots upstairs. Definitely feels good while you're moving, though. I gotta give it that. Come on, old gal. He's got that, I showed you yesterday, he's got them tires on this thing all slicked up. Gotta be careful with this one. See, if you lightly hold the brake, it's good, but if I squeeze it, you see the green 8 show up in there. But it seems like I'm not pushing hard enough to activate it, but I seem to activate it often. And we got a green. Gotta look out for the runners. The old gal went all the way to Alaska and back. The only problem he had, he developed a leaking fork seal. And like I said yesterday, you just do them both at the same time. You'll see it'll start leaving a grease scum thing on there. And I like to ride them and let that work up to the top. It's a special mobile grease that BMW has us putting on them. Well, I want to take it for a good ride and get a good smear of that on there and lightly wipe it off with a microfiber. I just wonder, because I take the seals out and I could still, you know how they use a machine and it puts these little dots of grease all in the inner part of the seal, and those little grease spots were still in the seal, which is crazy. 25,000 miles. I'm sure that was the first set of seals ever put in it. But for those seals to look that good after all those miles, and especially going to Alaska where you're really you're going through some rough stuff up there. Man, that hay fever thing is, I mean, kicking hard. I apologize for the nasally sound in my voice. You get some wind blowing in your face, or at least for me anyway, and it makes it go away. Boy, they've been doing some stunts out here at night, haven't they? It's weird that app doesn't clearly show me there's just little sporadic fires all over the place, you know, to the east of us. And the winds aloft are dragging it to the west, and that's why we're seeing it. But like, I think, yeah, today and tomorrow. No, tomorrow's where it's going to cool. It's supposed to be big thunderstorms tonight. Then it's supposed to cool off and a high of like 77 tomorrow. That'll be wild. That'll feel like wintertime. But that's just whatever this front is. It'll just revert back to normal, and it'll be the good old Pacific Northwest once again. It's weird that we live over here and have our climate, and you just cross those Cascades and you live in a whole nother world over there. It's very well, you've seen it well on our trips, you know, where it just goes from green and all of a sudden it just turns brown. Everything's alive and then it's not. Still no Rick. Come on, boy. That gal that was sitting there, I think she might be one of the gals I've seen him talking to, but she was already chatting with somebody. Some weird guy on a motorcycle to show up. Start asking him questions. Hey, where's old Rick? Especially if it's the wrong the wrong person. Who? I don't know no Rick. Stay in the first lane there, buddy. Thank you. Man, sorry about the hay fever thing. It's when you need to go for a good ride, because some reason having air blowing in my face clears it up. You would think if something was getting you, like a pollen or something, that riding in it would make it worse. Maybe I passed a customer upstairs when I was up there, that cat lover or something. Boy, I mean, cats will absolutely take me out. Feels good moving though. You don't notice the humidity, you don't notice the temperature, it just feels great. The bike's agreeing with the weather. BMW's there. Oh, now that I say that, it just jumped up to 89. Well, maybe it went to 89. Oh, well, my watch says 88, so maybe it is. Look at this guy, just literally on me. I mean, on me. What idiot tailgates a motorcycle anyway? Probably someone staring at their phone as usual. The Longhorn Edition Dodge. I would say it's nice and beautiful out here, but that haze is kind of muting things. Come on, Yoder. Get her rolling, son. Ooch. Yeah, I don't know if those patches were on the road before. It usually had moss or leaves or whatever. Boy, look at the red on this little car. It did not handle the sun very good at all. What is that thing? I don't even know what that is. Red's one of those colors that not always the smartest pick for an automobile, because it will fade. Absolutely will fade. And unfortunately not in a very pleasant way. Yeah, you get any distance to your view and you can really see the haze in the air. To see this guy pass Kelly and I last night. I don't know if He might have been so hot and he just wasn't even thinking. Well, hello there, see this guy. Somebody is rolling up, turning into a spot, or going to back into a spot. Yeah, we didn't get a wave at him, mate. I think he was focusing on other things in life, as we do from time to time. It's crazy, just a little movement, it just very pleasing. It's funny how many people come down here and park. I don't know if they're part of the storage thing here or not, but I have to question whether they are. You know, it's funny, what felt hot is pleasing now. It might have just been me too, because I did have my went up there and had my cider, and that's one of those like Amazon bikes, the Chinese something or other. You ever notice, if you look at those things, they're under so many different names and it's the exact same bike? I would imagine there's minor differences here and there, but it's essentially the same motorcycle, just got so many different names. There's your war wagon cooking in the sun. You old goat. Boy, did that work airing that thing out. The UPS guy shows up about 3:30, and I used to watch the hill hold butts go on these things, so you got to be mindful of that, because you'll be sitting there, yada yada yada, and all of a sudden, woof, you start moving. There's a kind of a steep stop part where it's blacktop and it goes to concrete, and it's really steep in that one little area. I was talking to one of the sales gals that used to work here, and all of a sudden I was on a GSA, and all of a sudden that thing just let go and went backwards, like very quickly. It's like, God dang. Be prepared. 22 R1250GS. You can see the, I don't know if we can make that out in the GoPro or not, but you can see the little scum marks from the grease, and that tends to freak people out when those are there. So I like to get them on the center stand, make sure everything's topped out, and wipe that stuff off. And I always warn them, you'll see little grease spots. That's not a leaking fork seal, that's grease. And when I do that, unless something happens, like gets a rock ding or something, which these things don't, them seals will live forever. The main thing is don't clean them off with a degreaser. And if you do, like like that simple green stuff, you definitely want to take some ATF or an old bottle of fork oil and just wipe it, and then use a microfiber and wipe that off so it doesn't leave residue. You don't want them completely dry. What happens is the dry fork goes into the seal, and it barks that sharp edge of the seal, takes that seal out immediately. They harped on that at KTM school, and I think Honda's talked about it too, different schools I went to, and I'm like, no kidding. I used to clean the heck out of my bikes, and I was always going through fork seals. When I deeply washed the bike with any kind of a degreaser, Dawn soap even, you want to put a light coating. Just, you can take one of those blue towels and just get it kind of wet, just damp it, just get it wet, and then you take a microfiber and just, or even another blue towel that's clean, and wipe it off. The oil falls into little pores in there. It looks like it's perfectly smooth, but microscopically it has those pores in there, and you want that oil to be captured in them. Alright, thanks for coming along for the rip on an 88 degree day. Bike is saying 89. So I'm here, this is reading from wherever it's reading, so 89 is really what we're feeling right now. So alright, we're out. Well, hello there, you dude. That was an interesting ride home. There's thunder, lightning, pouring down rain at one point.
That was crazy.
Been dry so long it looked like soapy water, frost froths or whatever you want to call it. It was crazy. I mean, hydroplaning, and it was slippery. When it's all frosty like that, it's the oil's coming up out of the pavement. That's when it's very dangerous.
Very slippery.
We got warnings, slippery road ahead, through ways. It was crazy. But I think it's moving up towards us, so I think what we just went through was coming at us.
Yeah.
But lots of lightning strikes, banging and booming everywhere. But anyway, made it home safe and sound. That's all that counts. I can go inside and watch the storm from inside. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. Let Mama do the goodbye, and we're out of here.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Thursday or Friday.
Heck yeah. All right.
See you in the morning.
We'll see you in the morning. Appreciate you watching now.
Yes.
Bye-bye.